Word families are words that have the same ending, that sound the same at the end, or that have the same rhyme at the end. So pick whatever language suits you best and just stick with that same wording so you don't confuse your child. So I'm going to go through a lesson today on at words. So these are the list of at words, and I start with easy ones and then I move on to slightly trickier ones. So just see where your child is at and pick the words that suit their ability. So there's two ways to start this lesson. The first way is you could say to the child, I'm going to say a list of words and they all have the at sound in them. I want you to listen for the at sound. Bat, cat, fat, mat, hat, pat, rat, sat, vat. Did you hear the at sound there? Then the other way, which is a bit trickier if your child really understands this and has a good phonological awareness, is I would say to them, I'm going to say a list of words and I want to see, can you hear what sounds the same? Bat, cat, fat, hat, mat, pat, rat, sat, vat. Can you tell me what sounds the same in all of them? And hopefully they'll be able to say at. But if they're not, go back to the first way and you give them the at sound. So moving on from that, what I would do is I would have magnetic letters, and if you don't have magnetic letters, you can just write these letters on scraps of paper yourself and have them laid out. So I have all the letters needed to make at words. And what you would say to the boys and girls is, here's my at ending. Can you make me the word sat by pulling down a sound? Sat. Can you change sat to rat? Rat. Can you change rat to fat? Fat. Now, if your child, for any reason, goes to change the last letter, it's okay to say to them, we're only changing the first letter, or you could even prompt by saying, can you change the f and make me the word cat? So you're nearly pushing that away from them and helping them. Cat. Could you change the k to make me the word pat? Pat. After you've done that by swapping the letters a load of times, the kids love doing that, I would give them a whiteboard marker and a blank whiteboard and get them to write the at words. If they're able, that's great. You can get them to just write the sounds. If not, put this here for them and say all of our words are going to have at the end today. Can you tell me the sounds you hear in cat? K, at, cat. Can you tell me the sounds you hear in sat? S, at, sat. And the focus here is on hearing the sounds in words rather than writing the letters correctly. So if your child, for example, doesn't know how to do an M and you know that in advance and you're calling out Matt, you could say, I'll do the for you, and you finish it. Because we want them to succeed here. We want it to be fun and enjoyable for them. So you can do this with a range of word families, and I'll forward this document on to you. So for example, we could do it with ac words, and it's the same thing. Can you pull down a letter to make the word rack? Rack. Can you change rack to sack? Sack. And again, if they are trying to pull different letters, say, can you change the s and make the word jack? Can you change the j and make me the word tack? Tack. And then afterwards I would write them out again. So do that over and over again, and there's countless word families in this document, so you'll see it on the plan coming up.